torchlight burning for a shadow that never came. Now the bulb is flickering out, whispering your name. The mail is stacking up like a monument to us, turning into paper pulp and gathering the dust. I went to close the window, but I left it cracked a bit, just to hear the world outside, just to sit in it. But the world is just a grayscale, washing out the driving. I'm the only thing in here that's barely left alive. The roof is leaking rhythm on the kitchen tower, steady hollow ticking that I haven't felt in a while. It's a cold conversation, it's a lonesome refrain when the walls start to sweat. And there's no one home but the rain tonight, tapping on the glass, looking for a light. It's flooding the hallway, it's drowning the bed, it's washing away every word that you said. The coat rack is empty, the closet is wide, there's nowhere for a broken heart to go. The January blues, but the handle's cold and heavy, and the spring is rusted tight, like every single dream we had that didn't make the night. I'm watching circles ripple in the coffee in my cup, waiting for the ceiling or the sky to just give up. The garden's underwater and the roses turn to black. There's a floodline on the wallpaper where you aren't coming back. Let it pour, let it break, let it wash the floors clean of the ghost of the girl and the man I have been. Let the thunder shake the rafters till the windows start to cry, 'cause I'm tired of being thirsty in a house that's gone dry. Wash me out, let it wash me out, 'cause there's no one home but the rain tonight, tapping on the glass, looking for a light. It's flooding the hallway, it's drowning the bed, it's washing away every word that you said. The coat rack is empty, the closet is wide, there's nowhere for a broken heart to go and hide. I'm sitting in the kitchen, feeling the drain, with no one home but the rain. Slow, slow, with the sound of actual rainfall, in the sink, just a storm. Let me sink. No footsteps in the foyer, no keys in the door, just the rain and nothing more. Oh, oh, The pressure in the hallway started dropping at the door. The moment that your footsteps didn't echo anymore. I watched the oxygen retreat, I watched the light go thin, and now I'm breathing shadows where your laughter should have been. The curtains aren't even moving, the air is turned to stone. There's a heavy kind of nothing when you're finally alone. I'm reaching for a hand, holding a room that's lost its weight, falling through a vacuum at a terrifying rate. They say nature hates a void, it wants to fill the gap. but I'm just a hollow vessel waiting for the walls to collapse. There's no sound in a vacuum, no way to hear a cry, just the static of a heartbeat and a long cold goodbye. And it's pulling in my chest, it's pulling in my skin. The space where you were standing is where the ache begins. It's a black hole in the kitchen, it's a desert in the hall. The silence so aggressive, it's pushing through the wall. I'm breathless and I'm weightless, I'm shivering in blue, stuck inside the vacuum that was left behind by you. I try to scream your name just to see if sound still works, but the molecules are missing and the memory just hurts. The dust is frozen midair, caught in some electric trance, like a ghost of a reminder of a ghost of a chance. I'm checking all the seals, I'm trying to find the leak, but the hole is in my spirit and the structural is weak. You took the atmosphere with you when you walked out to the car. Now I'm drifting in the orbit of a dead and distant star. Suck the air out, suck the life out, leave me gasping in the dark. Turn the heat down, turn the world down, till there isn't even a spark. I'm a diver with no oxygen, a bird with no sky, just a man in a vacuum wondering why. Because it's pulling in my chest, it's pulling in my skin. The space where you were standing is where the ache begins. It's a black hole in the kitchen, it's a desert in the hall. The silence so aggressive, it's pushing through the wall. I'm breathless and I'm weightless, I'm shivering in blue, stuck inside the vacuum that was left behind by you. It's so quiet in here, it's so cold in here, in the vacuum, in the empty, in the you. I used to skip like a pebble on a summer lake when your name was the only breath I'd ever take. I was light as the marrow in a sparrow's bone before you left me standing in the garden alone. Now the gravity shifted, the earth's pulling down, and I'm the only anchor in this ghost of a town. I try to lift my head just to see the morning sun, but the weight of what we were is already won. It's not a fever, it's not a sudden break, it's a slow, steady sinking that I can't seem to shake. I'm dragging the ghost of you across the floor, and I can't carry the middle of us anymore. And oh, my heart is a heavy stone sinking in the chest where the weeds have grown. It's a jagged piece of mountain, it's a cold piece of coal pressing on my ribs, taking up my soul. I throw it in the river just to feel a little light, but it's tied to my spirit and it's pulling me tonight. Hard as the ground and lonesome and lone. My heart is a heavy, heavy stone. The shoes on the the carpet, the keys on the hook, the chapters of a story in a heavy bound book. I try to turn the page, but the paper is laid. I'm tripping over every single word that you said. You walked away easy, you walked away clean, like you never even knew what the heavy could mean. But I'm left with the granite, I'm left with the flint, while you're just a shadow, a ghost or a hint. Music slows down, getting deeper and greater. Maybe if I wait, the edges will wear. Maybe the wind will take a piece of the care. Maybe the rain will turn the rock into sand, and I'll finally be able to open my head. But right now, yeah, right now, my heart is a heavy stone, sinking in the chest where the weeds have grown. It's a jagged piece of mountain, it's a cold piece of coal, pressing on my ribs, taking up my soul. I throw it in the river just to feel a little light, but it's tied to my spirit and it's pulling me tonight. Hard as the ground and lonesome and long. My heart is a heavy, heavy stone, just a rock in the dark, just a weight in the chest. I'm so tired of the climb, I just need to rest. Heavy stone, carry it home. The kettle's whistling low, lonesome blue, a warning signal for a heart that's overdue. I'm staring at the porcelain, the chipped and painted rim, where your lipstick used to linger. Now the memory's getting dim. I dropped a sugar cube and watched it disappear, just like the way you vanished in the middle of the year. Now the water's turning murky and the steam begins to rise, like a fog that's rolling inward from the corners of my eyes. It's a tiny little tempest, it's a hurricane in clay, and I'm just trying not to let the porcelain wash away. The spoon is clinking rhythm on the edges of the wall, and I'm waiting for the first black drop of rain to start to fall. And there's storm clouds in my teacup tonight, swirling in the amber, blocking out the light. The lightning's in the stirring, the thunder's in the steam. I'm drowning in the wreckage of a half-forgotten dream. It's a world of heavy weather in the hollow of my hand, a catastrophe that nobody but me could understand. Oh, the sky is falling downward and the world is interrupted by the storm clouds in my teacup, and a heart that's been corrupted. I'm wearing your cardigan to keep the drafts away, but there's a winter in this kitchen that is surely here to stay. I watch the tea leaves settle in the bottom of the cup, like a fortune I don't wanna read, so I won't look them up. They probably say you're happy, they probably say you're gone, while I'm still sitting in the dark and waiting for the dawn. The Earl Grey's getting colder, turning bitter on my tongue, like every I love you that we ever left unsung. I could pour it down the drain, I could wash the dishes clean, I could but the clouds are still there in the bottom of the cup, waiting for the next time that I pick it up. We used to be a steady 4/4 beat, the kind of pulse you feel beneath your feet. A simple melody, a common chord. I never knew what it was to be bored. But then you took the bridge and you tore it down, left a jagged silence and this quiet down. Now the metronome is ticking in the hall, but it doesn't match the shadows on the wall. I'm reaching for a note that's out of key, searching for the us and the only me. The needle's skipping on the vinyl black, and I can't find the groove to bring you back. And I'm living in a fractured rhythm tonight, missing every beat, losing every light. It's a broken measure, it's a stutter in the soul, a half-written verse that'll never be whole. My heart is a drum with a hole in the skin, trying to find where the music begins. I'm out of time, I'm out of sync, I'm out of wisdom, just a ghost dancing to a fractured rhythm. The coffee pot is dripping in a triple time while I'm trying to make the morning rhyme. The rain on the roof is a chaotic sound, like 1,000 piano keys hitting the ground. I go to the piano and I press the middle C, but it sounds like a funeral march to me. The harmony is hollow and the bass is gone. How am I supposed to carry the song? 1, 2, where are you? 3, 4, out the door. The rest is too long and the solo's too loud. I'm a silent shout in a screaming crowd. Bring back the chorus, bring back the hook, rewrite the ending of the song you took, but the page is blank. And I'm living in a fractured rhythm tonight, missing every beat, losing every light. It's a broken measure, it's a stutter in the soul, a half-written verse that'll never be whole. My heart is a drum with a hole in the skin, trying to find where the music begins. I'm out of time, I'm out of sync, I'm out of wisdom, just a ghost dancing to a fractured rhythm. Off the beat, off the can't find the 1 way 2 beats, 1 way 3 beats. Where did the music go? The air conditioner is humming in the window frame, fighting off the heat of a summer afternoon. I'm still wearing your old sweater, hiding from the flame of a sun that showed up far too bright and far too soon. I walked into the kitchen for a glass of something cold, but I stopped dead in the doorway by the light. There's a little sprig of green looking gray and growing old, a dusty leftover from a different kind of night. calendar turn, but I'm still waiting on a lesson I should have already learned. Now it's mistletoe in July, and I'm standing underneath, waiting for a miracle that's tangled in a wreath. The world is turning green outside, the grass is growing high, but I'm stuck in December with a midsummer sky. It's a holiday for one, it's a ghost of a kiss, in a house that doesn't know what season it is. Just a dry, brittle branch and a lone, lonely sigh underneath the mistletoe in July. The neighbors have their sprinklers on, I hear the children shout. The smell of charcoal smoke is drifting through the screen. Everyone is moving on, they figured it all out, but I'm still living in the spaces in between. I remember how you laughed when we hung it on the beam. You said, let's leave it up forever just to see. Now forever is a fever in a broken-hearted dream, and the sea is just a ceiling staring back at me. I could reach up and rip it from the wood, I could throw it in the trash like a normal person would. But if I let it go, then the winter's really gone, and I'm not ready for the heat of a July dawn. So I'll just stand here, yeah, I'll just wait here under the mistletoe in July, still standing underneath, waiting for a miracle that's tangled in a wreath. The world is turning green outside, the grass is growing high, but I'm stuck in December with the midsummer sky. It's a holiday for one, it's a ghost of a kiss, in a house that doesn't know what season it is. Just a dry, brittle branch and a lone, lonely sigh underneath the mistletoe in July. It's 95 degrees, but I'm freezing. It's the middle of the year, but I'm leaving the lights on just in case. Mistletoe in July, God, I hate July. The church bells are ringing 3 blocks away, but I haven't found a reason to pray. The coffee is cold and the news is all old, and the house feels like a story that's already been told. I'm watching the dust motes dancing a line in the pale, sickly light of a sun that won't shine. The sheets are still wrinkled on your side of the bed, a map of the places where we used to be instead. There's a silence in the kitchen that tastes like I in a house once a home, now a cage and a siren. The calendar says it's a day for some rest, but there's a lead-colored weight sitting deep in my chest, and it's just another gray Sunday washing out the blue. Another 12 hours of not having you. The sky's a wet blanket, the street is a blur, and I'm just a shadow of the man that I were. No thunder, no lightning, just a steady low rain. A monochromatic version of a hard-colored pain. Oh, I'm lost in the middle of a gray Sunday. I went for a walk just to feel the wind bite, but the park is a graveyard of black The swings are all rusted, the fountain is dry, and the clouds are just smoke from a burned out sky. I saw a reflection in a puddle on the street, a stranger with tired eyes and slow-moving feet. I almost reached out to say I'm sorry for your loss before I realized the line that I'd had to cross. They say Monday is coming with a brand new start, but Monday doesn't know how to fix a broken heart. Monday is a deadline, Monday is a lie, Monday's just a gray Sunday with a suit and a tie. I want the color back, I want the red and the gold. I'm tired of the silver and I'm tired of the cold. But it's just another gray Sunday, washing out the blue. Another 12 hours of not having you. The sky's a wet blanket, the street is a blur, and I'm just a shadow of the man that I were. No thunder, no lightning, just a steady low rain. A monochromatic version of a hard-colored pain. Oh, I'm lost in the middle of a gray Sunday. 6 o'clock, the light is dying. 7 o'clock, I'm tired of trying. 8 o'clock, the shadows grow tall. Gray Sunday, the loneliest of them all. We're sitting on the sofa, just a foot of space between, but it feels like an ocean, cold and deep and green. You're staring at your phone, I'm staring at the wall, waiting for a tectonic shift that never seems to fall. We didn't hit a reef, we didn't lose a mass, we're just losing the grip on the things that used to last. I reached for your hand, but the current pulled it back, and now the map we drew is starting to fade to black. It's not a storm that's killing us, it's the lack of any wind. It's the quiet way the forever starts to rescind. No shouting, no crying, no bridges set on fire, just a slow, steady cooling of a once burning pyre. And oh, it's the slow drip, the pulling of the tide, the miles growing wider while we're sitting side by side. 1 inch every morning, 2 feet every night. the color of a bruised up knee, and the clouds are hanging heavy over Fifth and Main. I'm standing on the corner where you used to meet me, checking for your shadow through the curtain of the rain. I reached into the closet and I grabbed a black silk, the one we used to share when the weather got rough. But the handle feels heavy and the air feels like milk, and suddenly this fabric isn't covering enough. I'm walking a line down a darkening street, keeping my rhythm to the splash of my feet. But my right side is soaking, my shoulder is cold, 'cause I'm leaving a space for a hand I can't hold. Now it's just an umbrella for one, a little circle of dry in a world that's undone. I'm tilting the wire to the side where you stood, trying to protect the ghost the best that I could. The rain's hitting hard, but the silence is louder. I'm losing my footing, I'm losing my power. A lonely horizon, a walk in the sun, but today it's just me and this umbrella for passes by a huddle, walking two by two, laughing at the puddles, dodging all the gray. I see a yellow raincoat and I swear that it's you, but the face turns around and looks the other way. It's funny how the steel and the nylon can feel like a cage that I built just to keep out the real. I'm dry on the surface, I'm safe from the storm, but I trade every inch just to feel something warm. Music picks up the sound of a friend tell me maybe I should drop it, maybe I should let the water in, let it wash away the places where your fingers used to skin. I'm tired of the cover, I'm tired of the shield, I'm tired of the secrets that the thunder won't reveal. Under this umbrella for one, a little circle of dry in a world that's undone. I'm tilting the wire to the side where you stood, trying to protect a ghost the best that I could. The rain's hitting hard, but the silence is louder. I'm losing my footing, I'm losing my power. A lonely horizon, a walk in the sun, but today it's just me and this umbrella for one. Just enough room for me, too much room for me. I'm closing it down, I'm walking home wet, I'm soaking in everything I haven't lost yet. I haven't lost yet. The moon has turned her back on the shoreline, and the water's half a mile from the pier. I'm standing where the waves used to crash on the spine of the secrets that we whispered in the clear. But now the sea has pulled its silver blanket back, leaving nothing but the mud and the rusted debris. I'm looking for our names in the kelp and the black, but the ocean's kept the best of you and me. Everything's exposed now, the sharp and the cold, the skeletons of stories that we never told. The air smells like salt and I long ago dreamed, and I'm shivering right here at the edge of the sea. 'Cause I've got a low tide soul tonight, stuck in the shadows, waiting for the light. All the beauty's gone. piece of glass, worn smooth by the years, like the way I try to polish all my fears. It used to be a bottle that held a message or a wire. Now it's just a green pebble that I'm claiming is mine. I'm walking through the puddles that the tide left behind. Small lonely mirrors for a crowd of mine. The gulls are all screaming, circling the gray, asking where the current went and why it couldn't stay. They say the water comes back, they say it's a cycle, but the sand is so heavy and the silence is stifling. I'm tired of the waiting, I'm tired of the knees. I'm begging for the flood, I'm begging for the freeze. Wash over me, just wash over me. 'Cause I've got a low tide soul tonight, stuck in the shallows, waiting for the light. All the beauty is gone, all the depth is run dry. Just a stretch of broken shells under a hollow sky. I'll make it to the bottom, but the water's gone thin. Trying to remember how it felt to dive in. There in abandon, losing control, living with the ache of a low tide soul. The water is a mile away, the water is a mile away. The sand is cold and wet, I'm looking for the horizon line, but I haven't seen it yet.